Developing tonight, a popular conservative senator criticizing a law with origins right here in Fresno. Today on Meet the Press, Senator Lindsey Graham speaking on the Senate's recent prison reform bill endorsed last week by President Trump.
Yeah, Graham taking aim at the federal three strikes law, saying, quote, 3 strikes and you're out has not worked. Now is the time to get it right. Some in local law enforcement now calling Graham's statements naive. Our Megan Roop joining us live in studio with more on this debate. Megan?
That's right, Steph. Evan, according to the White House, this Senate bill, the First Step Act, would actually eliminate that 3-strike mandatory life provision. But that's on the federal level. Attorneys tell us state laws are still unaffected.
3 strikes, a third serious or violent felony in California resulting in 25 years to life. It's a state law proposed by Fresno man Mike Reynolds, whose daughter was shot and killed in the Tower District by a repeat offender in 1992. In 94, former President Bill Clinton signed the Violent Crime Control and Law Enforcement Act into law, also containing a 3 strikes you're out federal provision.
We did 3 strikes and all these other things. So we increased the number of people that were getting prosecuted. We increased the number of people in our prisons. Now we're out of room.
Americans from across the political spectrum can unite around prison reform legislation that will reduce crime.
Last week, President Donald Trump supporting the First Step Act, which some say would be the most sweeping criminal justice reform in decades, giving judges more control over mandatory sentences, allowing some crack cocaine offenders to petition for a lighter sentence, and promoting programs for offenders to successfully re-enter society.
We have to realistically look and ask, what have we gotten for our dollar? I mean, have we slowed down the drug wars?
While state laws would not be changed by the federal bill, local law enforcement officials argue 3 strikes has been effective.
If we don't have those types of prison sentencing, it's just going to give these criminals the opportunity to just commit crime. It's just they're never going to have that enhanced sentence.
The U.S. House of Representatives passed its own version of the First Step Act by an overwhelming majority back in May. The House would also need to vote on this Senate version. Some say if passed, this would be the president's most bipartisan legislative victory to date. Reporting in studio tonight, Megan Roop, Steph Evan, back to you.
Megan, thank you.